But all right. So we're back. Today is day four. Today is day four. And we haven't made a dollar yet. We haven't made any money. And that's just no good. That's just no good. So obviously we're coming into day four with a little bit of a chip on our shoulder. Um, we're looking at it like, hey man, we need to knock everything out that we need to today in order to start getting money, like start getting on the money train as soon as tomorrow, right? So it's already 4:30 ish. I mean, it's already after, in late in the evening or early evening. I don't know how people look at the evening, but it's about to be the end of the day. Long story short, and it's time to get the ball rolling. So we need to finish up. Let's go ahead and let's look at our task list. See what exactly it is that we need to finish up here. So also, if we remember correctly, like we're already behind schedule because remember on day one we went over the phase, the plan. The plan for HoopLink is day 1 through 3, build first version of the product and launch. Today's day 4. I mean, the product is launched technically by definition. Product is launched. You guys can visit that, play around with it at HoopLink, hoopl.inc. See what y'all think about that. So obviously it is launched by definition, but we know that we still have these last 2 tickets to finish up so that we can actually start so teams can see the value when we're reaching out to them. So got these last little tickets to finish up, and then once we do that, we should be able to start getting our test users on. Tomorrow we need to be reaching out. So tomorrow's just all reach out. Today's just like all clean up and finishing up. Tomorrow's like, reach out, starting a sales strategy, starting an outreach strategy, and really like, hitting the pavement, trying to get some people paying. And then obviously we need to figure out how we're gonna price this thing. And we got to set up the pricing and the billing. We're gonna use Stripe for that. So we'll be setting up that fun stuff. Uh, and we'll be doing it all live. So for sure, you all like and subscribe. Definitely helps out the channel and definitely keeps you up to date on on this the challenge process. I mean, I know everybody's like, "Yo, vibe coding, what the hell?" Some people are like, "What the hell?" Because I was still like, "What the hell?" Like before 3 days ago, had no idea what vibe coding was. I just thought it meant like you listening to lo-fi and kind of chilling and just cranking out some code. And then I figured out it meant, oh, okay, so you're coding with AI. That's vibe coding. Okay, man, you know, that's what it is. Let me try it. So I'm trying it so you guys don't have to try it. So just consider it almost like a favor, if you will. So you're welcome. And if you do want to try it, obviously you can follow along. You can steal my tech stack, if you will. Um, see if you can reproduce a similar type of product using AI as well. Um, maybe not like the exact product, please, but a similar product, like another SaaS service using AI and some of the in like similar tech stack, man. So if you guys don't remember, I'm just setting the stage, man. It's day 4. It's been a while, so I'm just setting the. Sorry if everybody's already like knows what's going on here. Let me pull back up. So the tech stack is Next.js, TypeScript, and Node.js. We got Firebase. We're using Auth, Firebase Auth. We're using Firestore. And we're using Firebase Storage. We're using Tailwind and Headless UI for the styling. And then we're using Vercel for the deployment. Our AI tools, no other than Cursor and the good old Chat GPT. So I do pay. So, man, I am paying $20 a month on the Chat GPT. So I wonder, does that count? Do we have to make $21 before it counts as $1 in profit? ChatGPT is the only thing I do pay for here. Cursor, still on the free plan. I think we only got like a week or so on that as well. So, you know, time's a ticking, man. We don't got time to play around. We need to beat that record. We're trying to, make a dollar before the end of the week. So let's do it. Enough talking. We need to get back on the stats, engagement metric. That's what we're going to be working on. Very simple. Give me half a second, not even a full one, to glance at something, and then we're in action. All right, we're in action. Let's go. So let's see. Open up Cursor here, man. So we've added a lot of code. So I don't know. So we were trying to see if the stats panel was working. So the stats panel wasn't working last time we were trying it out. Um, let's see here. So we could pull it back up. So here's our dashboard. We're trying to see this panel. This is what we're working on. The dashboard where you can come and see your page views. You can see how many links been clicked, so on and so forth. So these times are actually displaying like pretty right? Because somebody clicked the link at 2 p.m. Like I'm just trying to figure out like exactly how detailed we want to get with these stats. So we say google.com has 5 clicks. We say localhost 2 clicks. Link URL top link. So should it be associated with the block as well? Um, I mean obviously I think we're not saving the block ID in the database either. I think that was a problem. Where is that at? See, because like we have link ID, but link ID should be the block ID. So let me put that down in notes that we need to update that. Need to update it. So let's see. All right, update analytics service. Ensure we save block ID alongside link click events. Okay. So that should at least, make that part a little smoother. So we'll see if we can do the rest here. So, okay. So obviously we see that the link clicks like aren't actually displaying the total. So that was one of the problems we had. Unique visitors. This also doesn't work. We need unique visitors. I'm trying to think about how badly we need unique visitors. Um, okay. So let's try to finish this up real quick. It's all a process. So we'll start off pretty easy here. Start off pretty easy breezy. Let's see. So I was trying to see if we already committed our changes here. We have not. So you see something. I really don't remember. Like that's why it's tough leaving off like from yesterday because like kind of don't remember what exactly it was we changed. Let's see. Create team, publish page. So we hadn't created the actual branch yet. So let's see. Let's run our format command. This is gonna format our code over here. We're using Prettier. Prettier keeps your code nice and neat. I mean, the AI keeps it nice and neat generally, but when we, you know, get in there for our manual inputs, does sometimes mess with the styling. Nothing too crazy though. I mean, not the styling, but like the formatting. So we're gonna commit this with stats dashboard. And oh, I didn't add anything. So we're gonna add our changes. We just add the whole repository. Then we'll clear. So next we want to see. Oh, so I guess the repository is up. We just okay. Okay. So we can see here that clearly. So we just need to. I mean, so it kind of works is the thing. Like the problem is, it like kind of works. So you got to give the AI some credit for that. Like I think I one-shotted this thing yesterday. So how we prompted it was like, is it necessary to track daily stats and team set? Oh yeah, we were prompting this thing. We just told it what we needed, and then like we just asked it. Like first, we got in a conversation with it, as though we were talking to a member of our team. We're like, "Hey, man, if we did go about this thing this way, like how would we accomplish that?" Like we were trying to warm the AI up, like really get them warmed up, and then after warming them up adequately, with some code examples that were provided to us, we then were like, "Okay, man, this approach sounds a little sus. Tell me why you wouldn't use your approach." And then like had him like reconsider some approaches and like kind of thing. And then we had him implement some changes that he then suggested. And then like I mean, bro, just pure vibe stuff. Like don't worry about it, bro. Just trust me, bro. These were the best prompts one could have probably came up with. So we're not done prompting though. So we got to get back to the important part, which is making sure this stuff works because obviously we don't see the unique visitors. So the thing is, how is it getting these page views? So let's see, let's find out. Let's do some investigating as to why it would be able to do that, but it can't do something else. Okay, so bro, I just want to close all of these, please. Okay, there we go. So let's go to um total. There's like a total, yeah, total page views, total stats, page views, right? Okay. But then you have the chart data. So this chart data uses the stats data. The set stats data comes from daily stats, which comes from get stats for date range, which get stats comes from date range, comes from the analytics service. And the analytics service, let's see, the analytics service has a start date and an end date that we pass to it. Let's see here. You can probably zoom in a little bit. Damn, this is a lot of zoom. There's a lot of zoom. There's a lot. Is that too much zoom? I feel like that's a lot. Okay, but either way, we come into this get stats for date range. The start date is blah 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 blah. So the total, this get total stats is what's not working, right? So team stats dog, and like by stats we mean like analytics, right? I don't know why we're calling it stats. Honestly, like we should probably just call it analytics. That's definitely what we're gonna do. Before the end of this PR, we're gonna call this like analytics because stats is just an annoying name. Okay, so total page views. So this team stats thing does not exist. Why doesn't it exist? We're not actually writing to the team stats. So when we create, let's look for a create in here, right? Um, wait. Oh, we're just calling it track link. So let's look at the track page view real quick. Yeah, so this should be working. I mean, like it has the boilerplate for working code. It's so what's missing is the question. So basically, the problem is though, I'm gonna tell you guys the problem. There's a couple problems here. One problem is that basically in this database, we don't have a team stats document being created. The teams collection, you see, we have the analytic events collection. Um, yeah, yeah. So what's going on, AI stories? What's going on, Mandar? How y'all doing? What's up, man? Get stats for day range. So basically, what we're trying to see is if we can collection. So obviously, like, okay, so when we track a page view, what are we doing? We're adding a doc. Yeah, that's me too, bro. Me too. Man, do you do any y'all code? Y'all do any vibe coding? I see you got the AI stories, bro. Do you do AI stories? Yeah, doing some experimenting. Oh, transaction. Well, yeah, if y'all doing some experiments, if y'all doing some experimenting, if y'all just want to watch, also see kind of what the hype's all about, definitely subscribe, man. We got this challenge we're trying to complete, bro. I mean, and we're gonna grind it out. Yeah, Jawad, we're making here, I'll drop it in the chat. Yeah, you can test the site out. Um, dang, how do I drop it in the chat? Hold on, let me figure out something. How do I drop this in the chat? Oh, there we go. It's a little concept I'm working on. You can test the site out. Yo, send me the site, bro. We'll review your site live, bro. If you're okay with that. If you're okay with that, tell me the site. We'll review it live. I don't know if it's gonna let you throw the link in there, but I guess try it out. Like, try to get us the link. We'll check it out live right now. We'll see your SaaS, man. So, okay, we need to update daily stats. Um, Update daily document. So okay, then we update the total stats, but this doc is not. These team stats don't exist, bro. That's the problem. That's literally our only problem. So I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Let me think for a second. Let me think. Update daily stats ref page views. So the daily stats ref is not grabbing the team stats though is the problem. Because otherwise, it's either our Firestore rules, like either something's misconfigured in here. We'll check that out in just a second. Or there's something else. Or there's something else mysterious going on. Guys, by the way, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Like I said, we're gonna be going with this challenge. The goal is to make $1. I have the SaaS pinned in the channel. We've been working on it for under a week, less than a week, man. And we are planning. So today we'll be done with the MVP. Today, like we have these last two tickets to finish up. I was explaining this just a minute ago. I'll go over it once more really quick. We have these last few tickets to finish up. So here's everything we were planning for the MVP. Here I'll zoom in just a little bit. So here's everything we were planning for the MVP. Essentially, as you see, we have all these tickets we wrote up with the help of AI. Keep in mind, we were empowered by AI to create these tickets to essentially just keep us on track, man. Make sure we were working, like we didn't just get caught in like this web of just working on random features, and to make sure we can kind of keep the process at least somewhat streamlined, right? Obviously, trying to pump out a product in this time frame, you just want to make sure you have some goals written down and just know your scope of work. So with that, we only have two items remaining, two features remaining: stats and styling, so that teams can see basically some analytic data about um, people that have viewed their page, their team landing page, and then two, the ability for them to kind of style their page more to their liking. So these are the last two things we need to finish up before we're considering the MVP completely finished, and then tonight we're gonna put a complete lid on the MVP. So the MVP is done. So day 4 MVP done. So like I said, we had a phased approach to this plan, right? The phased approach was phase 1, day 1 through 3, build the MVP. So today's day 4. We went a little over schedule there, but that's fine. So phase 2 starts tomorrow. Phase 2 is when we get our early adopters, the first couple of free users, get some initial feedback, and then phase 3 commences. So by the end of this week, we're trying to make that first buck. Trying to make that first buck. Pretty simple. So yeah, definitely subscribe. Definitely stay locked in to the challenge. You know, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. So back to back to the code. Back to the code. So right now we're trying to solve an issue that we left off on from yesterday with the analytic data. The analytic data, you see, it's showing us the link clicks for individual clicks. So like this link right here, link to google.com. So like boom, this should go to 5. Oh, I guess it went to 3. So hold on, let me click it again. Oh wait, whoa, this is embarrassing. Hold on one sec. View live. I click that. So yeah, you see this went to 4, which is correct because we clicked this link. Now the problem is that that same number does not reflect here. This area. That's the problem. So we're trying to figure that out basically. That's where the rabbit hole begins. So we have traced it to an issue in the analytics service. The analytics service is not saving data to team stats. So this team stats does not exist. It's no data in the database related to any team stats. These are all analytic events. Hmm. So yeah, no team stats anywhere to be found. You guys see it. So I'm not wrong about that. So basically there's two ways we can solve this because last 30 days, last 7 days, it's 24 hours. Click. See, and then this thing doesn't work either. So there's a couple problems we need to solve. So get AI on the job, man. We're vibe coding. We're not doing this shit ourselves. Are you come on, guys. We're coding this ourselves. What the heck? No need to worry. Okay, so let's think. How to prompt a machine. So I saw something very funny recently, like where people are just like you got to give it like, yo, this is a life or death situation, right? You have you are in a room with a murderer. They have a gun to your head. Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Just bear with me. They have a gun to your head. Yo, Mirage, what's up, man? Great question. Let me crank this prompt out. But to answer your question, the monetization plan and the marketing plan is a part of tomorrow. So once we get the MVP done, we'll be like deep diving into that stuff tomorrow and like really mapping that out. But at least like high level, the plan is to target basketball teams directly, like direct reach out. All right. So yeah, we're gonna finish this prompt real quick. This is a life or death situation. You're in a room with a murderer. They have a gun to your head. Um, have a gun to your head. If you produce code that is inadequate or does not produce the desired outcome, you will be shot. Right? Okay. It's okay. So that's part one. Right? Okay. Your task is to fix the issue currently plaguing. How do you spell plague? Plaguing, something like that. Plaguing the code base. The problem is that plaguing the nah, that's too vague. That's too vague. Your task is to fix the issue currently with the tracking engagement metrics, particularly the analytics service. Teams, look, watch this. Teams stats will not be team stats. Team stats are the team stats collection is not being populated. The dashboard totals are not displaying correctly for link click totals and all right, watch this. Link click totals and page view and page view totals are not displaying correctly. Fix the issue. Your life depends on it. Look. Your life. Fix the issue. Your life depends on it. Okay. It says if it's the issue. And page totals are not displaying correctly. Fix the issue. Your life depends on. All right. Hopefully. Oh wait, hold on. We need a specific model to do this. We need Claude 3.7. All right. So yeah, let's see what it does. This is our first time trying this approach, so the results yielded are live. Gonna see. This is gonna be an interesting one. Okay. Let's see if it actually oh shit, hold on. Damn it. I did the I did the ask. I didn't do the agent. We gotta run it back with the agent. I understand the severity of the situation. Let me carefully analyze the analytics system to fix the issue with the team segment not being populated. All right. So they understand. The AI understands like, yo, this shit is serious, bro. You might die. So they got to get it right. So hopefully that improves the results, bro. I think we're onto something. I, we might be onto something with this one. Let's see. Based on my thorough analysis to go, I've identified several critical issues. Critical. These are critical issues. These aren't just any issues. These are critical ones. Better figure this out, bro. I just hope. Yeah, AI stories. Please tell me another approach. I'm always open to new approaches for prompts. Prompt approaches. I'm always open. Will never openly reject a prompt approach. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, hold on. So they're fixing it. Based on my thorough analysis of the code base, I've identified. Now let's fix the get user ID function and ensure it properly treats user IDs. Now it's doing a whole bunch of debugging shit. Damn, bro. It's really. I mean, it's really doesn't want to. Claude really doesn't want to die, bro. Like it's even like adding debugging endpoints to verify the collections and add a tracking utility function. Like it's making up shit. It's acting like it's just doing some shit, bro. Maybe this like yields the opposite results. Like maybe just like overcompensates for its like you know just like shortcomings. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it did. This shit better work, bro. Or this fucking bye bye today. I feel like this fucked it up. Bro, did this fuck it up? No, it didn't fuck it up, but it almost did. It didn't fuck it up. So, okay, so your goal right in the prompt should be to maximize the tokens you get. Let's observe this. We're gonna create a new account real quick. Hold on. We're gonna log out of this account. All right, so we're gonna make LeBron James here. We're drafting LeBron James to our team, so he's a small forward, jersey number, obviously number 6. Um, and LeBron James, he got a little younger. He's this kid, this picture. Okay, so LeBron James average is probably like, I don't know, 21 points, 6.8 rebounds, and like 6.5 assists. Guarantee you that's his like his guarantee you that's the bronze stats right now. Guarantee you that's bronze stats right now, bro. All right. Okay, so wait, whoa, hold on. This isn't working anymore? Why isn't this working, bro? What did AI do? Wait, why? No, seriously. Seriously, bro. Permission denied for list. Bro, so AI's getting shot. So yeah, help me understand a little bit better. So I kind of understand. Your goal is to maximize your input tokens to get your task done. That makes a lot of sense. Definitely get that. So help bring it all home for me. So like what is it that I should gather? Let me use Chrome, bro, because like sometimes this app like trips in local development. Uh-oh. Sometimes this thing like just bugs out, bro. Okay, there we go. So let's see. We need to add team roster. LeBron James. Smoker. Wait, where did my images go? There we go. Where'd LeBron go? All right, let's see. Okay, so you see, so it adds like this. I can like move this, and then this would be above that, which arguably will look a little weird, but who cares? Okay, so it's more like this. Um, so now we want to deploy. So thing is, oh, this is blank though. See, this is blank, bruh. See, we didn't. This isn't our day of 4 account. This is the blank account. So this might not work. This might not work. And that's where we're shaking our head, bro. That's the part that annoys us the most. Not any other part of it. Just this part. So you're trying to get the maximum input tokens to get your task done. Or you're trying to maximize your input tokens. So I get what you're saying. So basically you're just trying to like whatever you're saying to it, you're trying to do it in as many letters as possible. I mean, as little characters as possible, but like with as much context as possible at the same time. I'd imagine something of that nature. Okay. This is the new squad, bruh. Honestly, we didn't even see if this worked with new data, so I'm gonna just make sure we're not tripping on that. Day 4 account. Let's see. So it doesn't even load our stats tab. It's very nice, very nice. But it might just completely abandon that. That. Uh, Bro, it's like I hate when it does this. Like sometimes I think it's my RAM, bro. Has to be, right? It's the only thing that can explain it. It's no other reasonable explanation. Okay, so we just closed everything. Let me see. But we didn't actually. Okay, it's not like that bad. Like there's just some like easy stuff we can close. We can close Discord. Close Microsoft Teams. Close that. It's doing a little cleaning. Just trying to clean it up, man. Jeez. Okay. Let's see. Before games. Stats. Let's see. Employee view that live. Bam. Click it. Okay. And AI is about to get. I'm about to shoot the AI, bro. What the? It's all incorrect. Okay, so we're just gonna have to get it to do this thing from scratch, probably. That's what's gonna have to happen. That's probably what's gonna have to happen. So let's use a more modular. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the first prompt, bro. First prompt from yesterday. Like I don't think it's gonna work like this. We're gonna have to piecemeal it. I'll try again. So hold on. Hold on. So it just kept giving us code and stuff. Okay, so let's get our prompt ready. We're gonna restore to our initial checkpoint, but we're gonna get the prompt ready. Let me get the prompt ready first. Let's see. Okay. So prompt is gonna be it's gonna be something like this. Then hold on. Then we need another piece of this. We're gonna take. I think we need. That's also again. Wait. Okay, so we're mixing and matching. We're mixing this up, man. We're mixing it up. So we need a stat dashboard that will allow team admins to see page views and link to the arrangement. We want we want to use server-side tracking to we want to use server-side tracking to track page views. Your task is to create create a component for tracking page views. Your first task, when you server-side tracking when you server-side tracking instead to track page views. When you server-side tracking to track page views. Your task is to create a component for tracking page views. Your task is to create the first component for tracking page views. You will also create a corresponding analytics service for saving analytic events to Firebase. Let's see. We don't want it to think too much. Oh wait, did we already? Oh, we already got rid of the analytics service. So yeah, uh, an analytic event should take the following props. All right, we're gonna steal the props that AI gave to us. Okay, most of them at least. Uh, well, it's gonna be deleted AI. It won't actually let me copy it as text. Huh? It won't let me like actually copy the text. Hmm. Okay. Uh, Vince to Firebase. We track the page views tracking component. Look. Okay, the page views tracking component will be visible in the stats panel. Okay, that's feeling like a good prompt. The page view tracking component will be visible in the stats panel. Users will have option to see total page views. Let's see, lifetime page views, and as well as the following time windows. Time windows. Let's see, time windows. Let's see. We're gonna say 7. We're gonna say 24 hour, 7 day, 14 day. Okay, so let's see if this can help us here, man. Time to see. So let's see. See what AI comes up with for this one. We don't need server-side tracking, honestly. But it's nice to have, you know? Da 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 da. Yo, what's y'all vibe to code ratio? Code to vibe. Right now I'm not coding. Oh, right now I'm not touching the keyboard technically. So my vibe to code ratio, I try to keep it like 2 to 10, or code that would be code to vibe, right? Vibe to code is 10 to 2. Let AI do 80% of this. Hopefully it can come up with something nice. 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 Let's see. Let's see it, big man. We shall see. What do y'all think? Do y'all think AI does it this time? Do y'all think it actually gets it? It's still cooking up. It's still cooking up. What the? We just removed both of those packages, by the way. Perfect. Here's a summary in the service. Uh, so basically, it gave us the panel, but it didn't like actually do anything with it. Amir, we are working on Hoop Link. It is actually pinned. It's the pinned link in the channel. Um, Basically, it's an app for sports teams, basketball teams particularly. Basketball teams helping them, get better fan engagement. Basically, have a digital hub for all of them. Digital hub for them, and it's like I've said it a million times, but then I still don't like, you know. But like it's in my head, it's like I'm still kind of like messing it up. Appreciate that, man. Not quite social media management. More like it's a link tree for basketball teams. Link tree for basketball teams. It's a good way to describe it. Like it's more tailored towards like what a basketball team would need on their link tree. So like if you click that link, like for example, it's like just like here's a team that like this. Like, oh, well, of course it failed to load. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, if you get it, then like I'll take that for right now. Uh, Something's going on, but mm, do we have a stats panel? Create a stats panel. Okay, so that should work, man. If y'all haven't already, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Not only does it help out the channel, but it makes sure you stay up to date on this challenge, man. Like the idea, obviously, you said you like the idea. A couple people said they like the idea. Well, let's see if we can make money vibe coding and do it within 21 days. So to stay updated on that, definitely subscribe, man, because we're gonna knock the challenge out of the park. Honestly, this week we're gonna finish that. This week we're gonna get at least $1. So by the end of the challenge, like we're not gonna stop at just $1 though. Like we're trying to get, as many dollars as possible. We're trying to, stack them within that 21-day time period. So we want to see if vibe coding is what it's hyped up to be. Um, if you can really make money off of it. Okay. Yeah. Delete it. Oh, I think it's doing something it's not supposed to. I think AI's dropping the pooch. Based on what I just read from it, it may be doing something it shouldn't do. I'm done. Where is it though? Bro, stats/page. Why did it put it on there? Mm. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, I dropped the pooch. It's glitching. All right, let's see. It didn't necessarily do what I asked it to do, but I guess that's something we're gonna have to accept. Stats dashboard page. What the fucking A? Stats panel. So essentially, so load total stats for the user, initial data load, and the refresh. Set is loading true. Set is loading true. I'll use our return. Wait a second. Wait, wait, no, that's not it. Yeah, but this thing isn't working right. So should we just go back to the other um man, that actually sucks. Okay. So we're just gonna let's just revert all the way back, right? Okay. Oops, clear. Okay. Wait, now what's happening? Uh-oh. So this one shows the link clicks, right? And it technically shows the page views, right? It says 21 page views. But like the thing is, it doesn't show it here. See, it says average 21 per day. But then we go to last 7 days, it says nothing. So, I mean, this is fine for the most part. Like, I guess this is like cool. Don't like that the bar is like up to one because you wouldn't have like half a link. Ugh, you wouldn't have half a link click. So I think that's like pretty stupid. But what do I know? Let's see. So average one per day. It adds it up, but it doesn't add it up. So do we really even need the team stats? Like we could just get rid of the team stats and just do an aggregate. So basically with an aggregate, we don't store it in the database like the actual page views. And instead we'd derive the page views from the analytic events in the database. That is an option, but is it the best option here? Only time will tell. So since it's an MVP and we've spent some time on this now, I think we're gonna go with the simple option here. We're just gonna get rid of the team stats array, right? We're just gonna use the analytic events to derive, because like that's what's happening here, right? Because look, let me show ya. Let me show ya. So looky here. Let's see, they're using stats data dot reduce and daily stats data. So if we use get stats for date, like basically if like I can show y'all just so y'all understand I do have a grasping of the problem. Like basically um total stats, right? So we just want to like we did something like this, or if instead of like total stats, we did like so instead of like total stats, we did daily stats data dots probably this. I can see this being pretty accurate. Really? Oh, that's up here. Uh, we can put that back. So see, 21 total page views. See, like, that's what we wanted to say, obviously. The challenges. Um, so like, yeah, we're gonna do it that way. We're truly gonna do it that way. Then yeah, you would just base it off of like whatever the date range is. I think like last 7 days. I put like 7 days. Value was 7. Okay. So time range, days, get 8 params. So day and day. What? Get date params. Final days time. Question is 7. So I said 7 days. So could I just do like start date dot set date? Can I just do like start from 20 hours ago? I think I could just. I don't feel like I could just do this. Oh, this includes. This is yeah. I'm tripping. Okay. Start date would be 7 days ago. Would an end date need to be? See, now it's doing stuff I didn't ask it to do. Yo, somebody told me that Cursor the other day like uninstalled itself from from their machine. And I found that very interesting, obviously. For obvious reasons, I found that super interesting. Like, wait, it deleted itself? What do you mean by that? You're joking, right? No, but like I think the guy was serious. Like Cursor deleted itself from his computer. Um, but you know, maybe it's user error. I'm willing to concede that. But hey, AI is getting freaky out here. Like, cause this thing's doing something I did. I never said to do all this shit. So I don't know why it's doing it. But it better not fuck anything up. That's all I can say, right? Mm. This is all I can say, bro. Pause. Yeah. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little weepy. Let's see. Bro, I think it just worked on the same thing like a million times. Like, it absolutely did nothing. Um, hmm. So like if I view live, what happened? So I tried to view live. It's still loading after trying to retrieve the stats. So we probably put the stats tab on its own page. See, like this concept's fine. Slash. Let's see here. Like I said, guys. Uh-oh. Like I said, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe, man. Man, right now we're trying to fix this stats panel, dog. I mean, basically, we just want to router dot push. Uh, uh, bro. So basically, if stats active tab, like we could set a use effect, like something like this, like use effect. Uh, like we could watch for the active tab. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it. So want to import, use router, uh, let's say that constant, use router. Yeah, see, that's the only problem is that like, oops, let me see something. See, that's the problem. Like right after a view though, it takes like forever to reload this shit. But in production, I imagine it doesn't take that long. I'd imagine. I'd imagine. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, 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 hey. Man, I was born an eagle. Yeah, now it's just like trying to say screw me, right? Now my app is like literally just like not wanting to fuck with me at this point. Nice. Very nice. Oh, this is pleasurable. Ah, yes. How nice this is. Bro, my thing is taking forever to load. Jeez Louise. I mean, but I'm talking as soon as I close the tabs to the right. Okay, link click. Try to link click. Man, I mean, it's increasing. So it's working. The analytic events are storing. This is, dare I say, super good. So honestly, I don't think we need this in depth of a breakdown. I'm gonna be honest. Going to be honest. Oh, okay. So basically, we got a couple issues here. So we need to fix that. Like that shouldn't display twice. Uh, okay, couple things, couple things. So let's come here. And let's see. Oh, that's the wrong thing. So we need stats panel. But this is like the least of our worries right now. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, because something a little more worrisome is like this link clicks thing. And then I don't like these graphs. Like these graphs are absolutely terrible. Like I'm not gonna lie, these graphs are absolutely terrible. Because I'm looking for something more like this. So we're gonna tell AI exactly what we're looking for. So we're looking for something more like this. Like this. That's a Based on the current selected time window, see? Magic, poof, goodbye. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this does. Let's see what this does. Man, if you're tuned in with us again, man, go ahead and like and subscribe, man. We just on some vibe coding, man. If you like vibe coding, let me know in the comments. If you don't know what vibe coding is, let me know in the comment section right now. It maybe shed some light. If you do know what vibe coding is, well, that's amazing, bro. I'm glad. You want a line chart. I probably should have specified a line chart. 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 Bro, anybody know any chart libraries? When it added some flair, and it even fixed the error. But there's some styling issues. Naturally. Why did it go like big screen like that? Oh, because it doesn't realize it doesn't. So these have a line chart, which I like. Last 24 hours shows a decline, 6 p.m. 21. Yeah, I like that trend. I like that chat. I'm like chat. Hey, hey. So if I click this shit again, what's gonna happen? Nice. Let me see what this looks like on mobile real quick. What y'all think about the mobile view? Shmoo. Let's commit that. Let's set a little checkpoint with that because that works pretty well. All things considered, that is working pretty okay. Sorry, just a little touch. Hit commit dash. Let's update the chart so that when it displays, It only allows 7-day windows, 14-day window. So the blocks database should be a public database. That's the problem here is because it's not public. So if you're not logged into an account, you won't be able to see it. Da, da. Man, no, talk no. Man, no sense, no. Man. Oh, we're close. We're close. We're letting this chat. It's clicking up. It's clicking up. It's clicking up. Let's give it just a few seconds. You gotta be patient with the AI sometimes, man. You gotta just be patient. You gotta be patient with the AI. You gotta make love to the AI. This ain't just any AI. It's the only AI. My AI. Man, but not gonna lie, AI is taking a long time with this prompt. Mm. Mm. So how was the last 7 days? Why is it two? What the fuck is up with last 7 days? Why is last 7 days too? That wouldn't make any sense, right? Uh, 8 hours. This ain't no way. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, what if I didn't do this, right? Average two per day. Yeah. uh, Bruh, this is like crazy. What the? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, this is like crazy, bro. Cause like 7 days, something about that 7 days. Just not liking that 7 day window. Wait, so this is still 14, 30 days. Huh. Maybe it's a glitch in the matrix? Maybe it's a glitch in the system. I don't know, but what's not glitching the system is if you guys hit the subscribe button and the button goes up, the number goes up. So please hit that button. Nonetheless, bro, I think it's a glitch in the system with this though, because for some reason when we click last 7 days, it says two unique visitors in the last 7 days. This says four. This says four. This says two. So what is changing on the seventh day? Like, how does the seventh day go down and then the 14th day goes up? You see what I'm saying? Doesn't make any sense. But then the 24-hour one is down or up. I don't know. I've confused myself at this point. quite honestly confused myself at this point. I'm beyond the point of confusion. Beyond the point of genuine comprehension. The mat is super bad, 1 2 step. Let's see if this prompt works. So we basically want this prompt to extend. You see how it just starts from here? So this should be like on the right hand side, you know? It should like so we get that up and to the right arrow type thing. That's what we want. We want that upward slope. Yep, just like this. This is exactly what we wanted. Yeah, you're damn good. Exactly what we wanted. Yes. Yeah. My- This is exactly what we wanted. This went according to the program. Why would I complain? I can't, bro. That went exactly according to the program. Precisely. And we're gonna code review that. We're gonna make sure AI did that correctly. Yeah, we're gonna review that very much in detail. Let's just set a checkpoint here. Let's push our code up. Let's commit it. Make a commit. And if you haven't already, guys, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Definitely want to keep tabs on this challenge we have going here, as we're almost at the goal of $1 in less than 21 days. It's day 4. Tomorrow will be day 5. Tomorrow we're gonna start earlier. Today we started later. Just wanted to compare and contrast kind of the just kind of how you guys interact or not during this time frame. So tomorrow I'm gonna start like, before noon. This time I started in the evening just to see. So we're gonna add those changes. Make that him. Update charts. Update charts for improved UI. Okay. Ba ba ba. We're gonna push that to GitHub. Analytics service still has an error here. We'll fix it later. Analytics services is Z. It's like a fucking 1,000 line file, and we didn't write it. Isn't that rich? 1,000 line file, and we did not write it, man. That's just amazing. Hmm. Um. See here. Hey, Mr. DJ, ladies, we can. So now that we have that, we need to get rid of this analytics dashboard. It says it twice, which is very inappropriate. Why is that up? We don't need the second. Guess we could just search for it, right? Analytics dashboard. Nah, this one is the one we need to get rid of. Automatic super benedict, benedict one two step. I think we're importing this in more than one place. What is this? Yeah, so we don't need this anymore, right? So that's why we get that little flash we were getting, and that flash is gone now. Flash gone. Flash gone. So flash back. Wait, wait, watch this. Y'all see the little flash? Look, it's only there for 2 seconds. Flash. All right, and then now flash. Flash gone. No more flash. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's see if we can move on to the next thing. Preview. One, two, so. So I think all this stuff is pretty cool. So the stats dashboard is fine. So let's fix this little link thing where we're having a link problem. So as you could say, I guess what are we doing? Oh, stats. Or wait, no, it's the stats page, right? Oops. It's the stats page, PSX. So oh man, brother. Yeah. Okay. So this is the wrong page on TSX. We need this guy. Shouldn't we just use Nets link? Oh, we have a login button. Yeah, so I think yeah, we just have it in auth guard. You shouldn't need the shouldn't need this other. See, AI does that sometimes. Like we don't need this since we have our auth guard. There's no chance they. I mean, there should, in theory, be no chance they make it to this page without being logged in, right? All right, let's test that, right? So if I sign out, then I go slash dashboard slash chat. Yeah. See? That auth guard protects us, man. It's got us draped in the authentication cloak. Okay. So we just need to kind of have a similar dashboard tabs. Yeah, active tab equals tab, set active tab. So set active tab. Page. Shouldn't tab be like a dashboard tab? So like, can I do like something like let's do something like this. Let's do um type dashboard tab, right? And then we said yeah, dashboard tab. Um, yeah, yeah, that is exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. So then when we come back here, right? Or even if we come back here, or sorry, even if we come back here, now this thing is this dashboard tab. Oh, well, we didn't export it, but we export type dashboard tab, then we say, oh, import dashboard tab, if tab equals page. I mean, but this is also very redundant because we shouldn't have to like do this. Here. Oops. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can do that. Please make order. Constant. Undo. App change. Uh, active tab. Well, more so like copy, tab, slash tab, slash. Yeah, so that's about it. And the tab change. Set the tab. Oh, set icon tab. Um, uh, yeah, we could just call this like initial tab. Uh, we could just call this thing. What's it? Set current current tab. Set current tab. This uh, yeah, maybe this is. I think this is better just called initial tab, honestly. Initial tab. Okay, so I think that should. Yeah, we might have just like I think fuck, hold on. Oops. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. We just zero prompted ourselves. That's what just happened. Sets. Style. Okay. Settings. So my neck hurts. Um, Basically, guys, what we want to do now is uh, make the page.tsx for the settings. And maybe we should have just shipped our dashboard. What do we change? Okay, that's fine. You just want settings. Page.tsx. It's gonna be similar to like how this. Oh, let me see dashboards. think I should call this analytics. So, this page called analytics, dashboard tabs. Get some type safety on it, and then you feel good, bro. See, chat's not gonna put that type safety is the problem, but like everybody doesn't need it, man. It's like training wheels, if you will. It does help though. Analytics. Okay, let's see. So now we need page.tsx, and then hold on. Let's see. It's on the analytics.tsx. Then we close this. Close all of those. Let's move this over here. Let's see. So we can clean this stuff up here. Okay. Dude. So I think we can return like basically all this. Uh, Here, this is what we do. So I don't think there's a component associated with it is the problem. So what we'll do is so we're gonna add this to our context. Right. Add to chat. So I'm gonna add this to chat. We're gonna say, hey chat, convert this settings tab code to its own components. Then render that component along with dashboard, header, and tabs by importing them, importing respective components. This is bad. This is bad. Respective components into uh app slash dashboard slash settings page.csx. I don't even want to see it because that prompt's so bad, but like it's gonna work. Okay, that's all that matters. Is if like we get the desired output. So that's all I'm gonna concern myself with. Honestly, man. Like what else? I mean, what else am I tripping about? You know? What else is the noise about, man? What else is the noise about, man? This is like a quality of life thing. Like this isn't even like that big of a deal. Not gonna lie. So we call it like panel. Where is he making the settings page? Settings.tsx. Branding. So it's taking some code that was already written and it's rewriting it. And it's rewriting it. It's rewriting it. Watch slides. Oh, we changed it to analytics. Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you or buy you a drink. I'll pay the name. I'm gonna buy you a drink. Don't me. I'm gonna take you home with me. I got money and home. Let's go to dash. So like that should not happen if we click dashboard tabs. That should work. Let me talk to you or buy you a drink. Man, they didn't know I was a singer out here. All right, let's see. Analytics page.tsx. And then let's just make the style. That's what we're just going to call it, bro. I don't have a better name for this page. And we could just. I'm gonna buy you a drink. You know me. Man, how's everybody doing this evening though, man? That's what I really want to know. How are y'all doing? What kind of projects we working on? What kind of projects we thinking about working on and don't know yet? Um, I mean, what's up? What's going on, guys? What was I about to do again? Style dashboard. Oh, I see. I remember. Turn. But this is still in like. What's your name? I don't think we even. really need the dashboard header. Not gonna lie to you, but I've been wrong before. I have been wrong before. Oh, yeah. What's your name? Let me talk to you. Buy you a drink. You know the food. Go with three. Wait, what? I don't know why I did that. Wait, what? I'm trying to. Is there something setting off these events? There's something else? Is there a mystery event set off for thingy? No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like. Okay, so seems like analytics settings. Seems like all that works fine. Okay, so we can add that. So clear. So okay, let's see if we have any deployers. Oh wait, so this is not Brave. We need Brave now. We need Brave. We need Brave. Dashboard, please, dashboard. But yeah, I think I deleted that anyway, so it should be maybe something else. Let's see, update tab functionality. Expected type. I think it's an any type error. Stats panel. Let's see here. Close all. We know the club. Close it three. Mm, Line 433. Items dot length. What should items be? It's not. Why would items title items dot length get the time point for our generated array? Generate time point. Yeah, because I guess it doesn't matter to this thing. Items dot data index. Uh, let's see. Find all references to. I don't see any data index. Data index. Okay, that's the only place that's used. So let's see here. And we also have this word here. Fix AI. Please fix. Bro, that's not how we're fixing this. Object is possibly up to 4. This is something a little unrelated, but bro, this is so weird. Hold on, let me see something. We're gonna come back to that real quick. Let me just finish up this other thing. Let me come back to that. So we got 433, uh, and then we got 577 it was or something? Yeah, 547, 547 as any. Do we need it as any? As any. Okay. Bro, honestly, Enrique, yes, you should still learn the code. Um, but obviously the approach to learning should be different now that AI is like so capable compared to what it once was prior to now. So I would say like yeah, if I was learning, I would just like I mean learning just has to be pretty much like project based, I would imagine. Or I don't know how I would man, I haven't to answer your question though, I think people should still learn how to code for sure. But I just think the approach is like way different than it once was. Like for me, when I was learning how to code, man, it was like a lot of YouTube videos, YouTube tutorials, Udemy courses, just scouring documentation for hours on end, trying to figure out the answer to something, Stack Overflow. So I mean, it's definitely challenging, or it used to be challenging. Now, bro, I mean, yeah, like you can have AI create you a learning track. Like, I mean, there's just several methods nowadays. So yeah, definitely still learn, bro. Definitely. Definitely. Like people are still gonna need products that don't know how to like really get into the nitty gritty. So if you could be somebody that gets in a nitty gritty, then I imagine there's always a place for you, you know? Like there's a lot of people that still don't even use Chat GPT, bro. Like you know what I mean? And the people that do, like they're still on the free version. So I think there's opportunity for lots. Okay, so we still got another deploy issue here. What file is this? That's panel. Let's go live. But yeah, bro, if you do, obviously want to learn, um, you're definitely in the right place, I'd say. So definitely throw a subscribe. If you want to learn, see sort of the process, the behind the scene process, like how to think about these things, uh, when you're doing your own kind of vibe coding projects or just like coding projects in general. Um, architectural design, like how you're gonna set it up, what kind of tech stack you want to use. Definitely subscribe because challenges like these are what I like to do at times just to get familiar with the newer technologies that are available. So Cursor, this is my first couple of days using Cursor. I'm still on the free version, so I just wanted to just try it out, bro. Like, I mean, people have been talking about Cursor, Lovable, like all these different, vibe coding setups and like AI tools. So I hated GitHub Copilot when I tried it, trying Cursor. I mean, the exact opposite. I actually love it. And for this project, it helps get things done very quickly. So yeah, if you want to like, get familiar with this type of stuff or just, are you interested in seeing it? Definitely hit the subscribe button. Definitely throw us a like as well, as we'll be, doing this challenge daily for the next 21 days. Trying to see how much we can make and profit off this SaaS business, that we're vibe coding. It doesn't get better than this. It's not way better than this. So I'm typing right here for those that can't see. Like I'm typing like right in this. Um, just gotta push this back. I'm trying to fix the deploy issues. Wait, didn't I just push another thing? Wait, didn't I just push? Wait, what the? I just push, I thought. Fix deploy issue. Huh? Yeah, it is that. Maybe it's stuck. Is it stuck? We don't see the deploy. Oh, recent push is still being processed and it will show up in a bit. It's telling us that the recent push is being processed. So that's why we don't see this thing redeploying, which is fine, I suppose. Uh, so the analytics dashboard is looking pretty smooth here, pretty smooth. Last 24 hours. So let's while that's updating, let's see what we've accomplished here. See what we've accomplished. So we got the hoop link. So did the stats tab. So display invite. So this is almost, we don't got the social clicks in there, but that's because we don't have the social icons. We'll add the social icons on this next ticket. Okay. So we'll add the social icons on this ticket. So we're pretty much done with this ticket here. The stats tab, engagement metrics. Enrique, where you from, man? Where you tapping in from? What state you in? Or what country, state, province? Uh, so this still failed. See what happened there. Object is possibly undefined. So yeah, this area that we were looking. So okay, let's just ask Chat to help us out there. Probably take a little bit quicker. I mean, pretty much the object is just undefined. Analytics service. This object is potentially undefined. This object is potentially undefined. Your task is to refactor code to query without changing any functionality. Dallas, Texas. How about you, man? As it so happens, I'm in Dallas, Texas as well. As it so happens, bro. Dallas in the house. Anybody else from Texas? Anybody else from Texas? Don't want to leave you out of the Texas crew if you are from Texas. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Mm. Let's see. Shall we? Okay. So, uh-oh. Did we push? Is it, oh, it's processing again. Wow, GitHub's still processing that change, so we won't be able to redeploy for a second here. Fine though. So this is a dashboard we just made. Obviously, we can see the unique visitors. So we have two today. The last 7 days. That's 24 hours. Two unique visitors. Link clicks. 4 1. So if I were to like click this link and refresh, see that goes to 6. This goes to 65. This should not have gone to 6 because I am not unique. I am the same. Hold on. See, but when you start getting to a lot of tabs here, because this is my local environment, starts loading a little slow. Okay, so still 6, but it docked me as a unique visitor, but not that time. Maybe I was unique only the first time, but I wasn't unique the second time. And that would make a lot of sense because like, my uniqueness is variable. But everything else works. Last 30 days. Wait, so in the last 30 days I've only had one link click? That's not right. Last 14 days I've had one link click. Last 7 days I've had 6. That's 24 hours I've had this many. 4/14, 2025. Yeah, so something about that's wrong too. Gotta look into that. 'Cause that is not correct. Because obviously, if it says the last 14 days, link clicks is 1. That's not right. We'll check into that just a second. It's still processing updates? Gee whiz. Okay, we'll look into that right now. Thought that those updates would be done processing. Excuse the hell out of me. Um. Okay. What the fuck's the function? You need to go to the stats panel. Baby girl. Like I said, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. We're 4 days into the challenge. We're coming, obviously, it's later into day 4 now. We're going to be coming to a close soon, man. And, things are going very well. MVP will be done by tomorrow. We will be getting our first users by tomorrow. Hopefully, getting our first paying customers by the end of the week. But yeah, so subscribe, lock in so that you get the notifications and you can stay up to date with the challenge progress. Obviously, the challenge being making $1, $1 within 21 days. US dollar in profit, right? Just off of vibe coded SaaS. So obviously we want to break that record by a long shot. It's day 4. We want to beat that record by day 7. Definitely before day 10, we want to have made the dollar. And then from there, we just want to run up the score. We want to see exactly how much we can run up within that 21-day period. Judy, Jose, the SaaS that we're building is linked. It's pinned in the chat. It's called HoopLink. It is a SaaS for basketball teams. It's like a link tree style platform for basketball teams, essentially. Appreciate the wishes. Definitely appreciate the wishes, and definitely leave us a subscribe and a like, Judy. As I said, stay update on that progress. See if we reach the goal. Because obviously that's the goal, to reach the goal. So we're waiting, kinda, sorta, on this thing to tell us. Don't tell me it's still processing. GitHub. Wow, GitHub is still processing the updates. GitHub's going slow today. That is not normal. GitHub usually is always lightning fast. So, not used to that. But let's figure out this 30-day thing. Oops. Let's go back here. Let's pull up a previous chat. Let's go back to tracking engagement. where the so we saw the link clicks like not really. So like this is the problem. So when we're at 30 days, the link clicks show as 1, whereas when we're at 24 hours, link clicks obviously show as 6. So 30 days, the link click should be 6 still. Should go down. That's 30 days, 21 page views. See, even here, this says 21 page views, but it should obviously be 66. Okay. Data from there's an issue where the data from the currently selected time window updates the chart dates and x-axis properly. However, the data, the totals shown in the graph are incorrect. I can't believe this. Um, for example, a 7-day time window showcases a total of 6 link clicks, whereas a 14-day time window only shows a total of 1 link click. Same, and it's the same with the 30-day time window. The 14-day and 30-day time window should reflect the 6 link click total, just as the 7-day does. Your task is to update the code to fix this issue and ensure that the time windows reflect the correct totals for a given data point slash date. All right. Dun 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 dun. Without further ado, let's see what AI does with that prompt. That was a long one. It's a mouthful. See how well AI does with that one. Don't talk about it, be about it. Let me see. Let's see what AI does with that. Shall we? Has GitHub processed our GitHub still has no, it did process it. And it did allow us to deploy. So deployment check mark. So all we gotta do is fix this little issue we saw, and then we should be good to go. So does it say it fixed it? Oh no, not yet. It's not done. It's not done quite yet. Not done. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. 1 second. AI is just checking for some additional errors here. Uh, let's see. Bro, it still says one link click. You did nothing, AI. Like, bro, don't be patting yourself on the back for a job well done. Um, Reject, bro. That was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. Okay, let's give it another go. So I added I just said one thing what I think the problem might be, and let's see if it responds well to what I think the problem might be. Let's see if I was for one correct about what I think the problem may be, and let's see if it can give me the proper solution to said problem. Because I don't want to do it. I'm lazy. That would require me to do some actual work. Then I wouldn't be vibe coding. I'd be coding. The goal is to vibe, you know? What's the fun in coding anymore, man? It's 2025. 2025. Just let it work, let it cook. It's mixing it up. It seemed like it's adding way too much code for what the problem is. Like for what I think the problem is, this is way too many changes. I already know now. So it seems like AI is not going to be able to solve this, and we're going to have to dig in there ourselves. No, Diddy. Uh-oh. It might not be you, Judy. Let's see. Any? So you say you feel like the? Hold on. Let's see something. Is the volume? You say you feel like the volume should be higher. Hold on. Is did it get better at any point in there? So did a lot of. I might agree, Judy. I don't think it's your ear. Maybe you have been listening to a lot of loud music, but you might be also onto something. I'll be checking that out in the next stream. But right now it sounds okay to me, but I'll definitely be trying to fix any audio issues in between streams. Thank you for the bringing it to my attention. Yeah, for what this error is, man, this is way too much. I mean, Jesus Christ. Does Judy have tinnitus? For those of you that don't know, I had to double check. I felt like I knew what it was, but like based off of context, tinnitus It's the perception of sound when there's no external source. Um, hey, Judy, do you have that? Enrique wants to know. Bro, no way AI is still working on this approach, bro. Yeah, like we're just gonna have to pull the plug on it. It's clearly not grasping the task at hand. We're just gonna have to stop it, bro. Reject. Like you're doing way too much, cuz. Alright, let's see. Because all we're trying to do is last 7 days, check. Last 14 days, wrong. So let's see, last 7 days. So 7 day time range. Let's go to time range. We need. So time. So I'm pretty sure format chart data. Chart data. Add the format. Get the data for this time point. So you want to get time key data map chart values value dot page dot data map key get time key and key chart data. Okay, calculate how to use. Okay, so I got page views, data map, key sort. So I'm trying to sort, or so sorting the data. Um, get time key equals idle time range. Stats data dot dates. So stats data dot date. All right. Let me see something. Stats data 0 date. Yeah. So that's where you start from. Time range. It's where you end at. You want to get the time key. Alley key for 24-hour review. Alley key for other keys. So that's just getting the time key. Generate the time points. I'm looking for like where the data. Pretty sure end date. Bro, I wonder if I did this. Let me see. 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 Oh, maybe it's the other thing, right? So maybe I need to go 31. Bruh. Sometimes it be like this, man. I swear. Minus 29. Wait, so end date should be right now. It says get stats dates for date range. Where let's see date time. Blah blah blah. So we don't really need this anymore. That's another point. Okay, let's see. End time. End date. me see something. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. Link. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Hopefully this yields something. This prompt is the prompt to kill all prompts. This is the prompt to nader. It's the prompt of all prompts, man. Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. God, my neck. It's hurting. Leave the airport like a VIP. I tell them PIMP. See, like, I get to be on my phone while AI codes. Amazing. Amazing. Wonderful time to be alive. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. Oh. Bro, I know this thing didn't fix the issue, bro. I just know it didn't. I just know it didn't. And I'm getting tired, man. Like, if it didn't fix it, bro, we're just cooked. We're cooked. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. We're cooked, bruh. Like, so if I click a link again, does it increment? Okay, bro. Man, guys, so okay, so we got this last error to figure out, pretty much. Let me give an update on the progress. So we're stuck on an error. Um, we basically checked off all these three boxes for this stats ticket, which is the last ticket before our style ticket, which will be the last ticket before we ship off our MVP for usage by our user base. Now, we are having a little trouble with the last aspects of the stats tab. Um yeah. I mean, I have nothing else to say except we're having a little trouble. There's a couple little bugs that we're trying to fix real quick, but for the most part, I mean, the thing's working. We can see the page views, 67, blah blah blah. You can see the unique visitors, the last 24 hours. You can see, link clicks. Now this thing's even displaying wrong, but you know. So it's a couple bugs in the way this data is like aggregating. Particularly like with this link click, the link clicks. But it's fine for now because we're gonna take a break in a long one until the morning. Um, I appreciate y'all for hanging on with me this evening. So like I said, tomorrow we're gonna be completely putting the lid. I mean, day 5 is the absolute last day we could be working on the MVP. So we will work on the MVP tomorrow, finish it completely. Then we will reach out to our first users to start test piloting this application, and that will be all tomorrow. So we're gonna reach out. We're gonna do the reach out strategy. We're gonna make sure we're reaching out to these teams via email, Instagram, DM. I'm gonna show that all live. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe right now. Do it right now. Subscribe, like the video as well. Um, and yeah, man, like stay tuned for the challenge. I mean, this shit is exciting. MVP will be completely done tomorrow. Um, the link is pinned for the app. You can click it right now and check it out. But yeah, so I appreciate that, Enrique. Appreciate y'all hanging on with me today. Like I said, anybody who hasn't already, go ahead, like, subscribe right now. Stay tuned with the challenge. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna be back in the morning tomorrow. We're gonna start bright and early so we can get everything we need to wiped off the agenda. So until then, appreciate y'all for joining me and can't wait. See y'all next time.